Mary asks, what needs to be taken into account in setting up a granny flat with family accommodation? There's a range of things here. So when you're actually setting up this is not relating to capital gains tax, but a different issue. But when you're setting up a granny flat, there are a couple of issues. One is that you need to work out who owns it, because the person whose land it is basically owns the asset that's on it. So if you're paying to put the granny flat on there, you're basically, effectively giving them that asset. So if you've got multiple children, for example, it's in the backyard of a child and you've got multiple children, you might want to factor in how you're going to assist other children if you want to be equal about it. But the more important implications are if you've got Centrelink issues. So if you're on the age pension, for example, it's probably worthwhile going to see a financial information services officer. So calling Centrelink, asking for an appointment with a FIS officer, Financial Information Services Officer, and working out the implications for if you spend under a certain amount. It's around that $100,000 mark. I can't remember the exact figure. On the actual unit, you could be considered potentially a non-homeowner. If it's over a certain figure, you could be considered a homeowner. And that has impacts on the rate of payment of your age pension. So I would suggest if you are an age pensioner and setting up a granny flat, have a consultation with a Financial Information Services Officer. There are a couple of different strategies that could potentially benefit you there and ways of structuring that. You can make contact with me, or if you'd like, a good starting point is to go to the FIS officer from Centrelink.